Good morning, good evening, salutations. My name is Junk Linez, and I am an artist based out of Miami, Florida, highly unspecific. And in this video, this is part 2 of the character development video that I started off with. And we left off with a sketch of a character that I'm doing for Tropical Glitz, which is a paint company. And we left off with me pretty much sending off the original design, the original sketch to the client. And well, we had a meeting about it and discussed some of the details, and we decided to change the guns out for some paint guns, because that's what the character is for. It's for a product that they're coming out with. And overall, we decided to change the positioning of the character because we kind of didn't like that the original sketch had a more of a crouching feel to him. Kind of made him feel a little old, less powerful. So, you know, meeting with your clients and having that one-on-one relationship with them is very important, and it's crucial in the development of every character or every design that you do. So I like to have that type of interaction with the client. By the way, guys, I apologize for my stuffiness today, but last night we could thank Sparkles the cat for all my allergies this morning, for her sleeping in my bedroom. So thank you, Sparkles. Big shout out to Sparkles the cat. And moving forward with this video, as you can see, I just went ahead and resketched the entire thing. I started from scratch, and I started doing all the line work. I don't really use any fancy brushes or anything like that. In this particular video, all I used was the Procreate pencil to sketch and the technical pen, which is what I do all my line work with. And you know, some of the important factors to take into consideration when developing your character or developing whatever design it is that you're doing is that you're totally free to do whatever it is that you want. That's why I have no problem starting and restarting over, because you know, like, it's not like I'm drawing it on paper where I have to crumble it up and start all over all the time from scratch. You could literally make a mistake and just delete the layer, or you're 2 clicks away from just correcting. So take your chances, follow whatever it is that you want to do, and don't be afraid to try new things. I always try to do the most stylized outline I possibly could, you know, with plenty of exaggerations. And you know, if there's like a fabric on the character, give it a little bit of dynamic, you know, make it flowy, you know, do, you know, as many exaggerations as you possibly could, just to give the character life and make it just you know, a little bit more interesting. I've always felt that if your character looks really dope with a nice clean outline, then once you add all the details and color and all the razzle dazzle, if you will, it's gonna look just that much better. You know, that's something that I adapted from graffiti. In graffiti, I always felt that if your outline can hold its own just in black and white, then by the time you throw it up on a wall with all the colors and all the fancy stuff, it's gonna look amazing. And that's just the technique I've always carried with me throughout my career. Another thing that I like to do is in the developmental state, I always throw in the drop shadows and plenty of line weights, just to give my character a little bit more depth. You'd be surprised at how much depth of feel you could give to a design with just harsh blacks and plenty of line weights. Sometimes when either I'm doing tattoo work or illustration work or anything for that matter, my drawings look almost completed in just black and white. So that's a goal that I always try to achieve. Once again, guys, pardon my voice, pardon my stuffiness. I've had to take several breaks from this voiceover just because I thought that I'm just gonna sneeze. I definitely won't be letting my cat into the room. But what can I say? You gotta love your kitties. Anyways, back to the drawing. Alright, one last tip before I end this video. People often ask me, how do I do this so quick? The total process of this video was roughly about 20 to 25 minutes. And my answer to that is really just put yourself in the proper state of mind when illustrating, anything. Keeping in contact with your client, asking for specifics, putting yourself in the right mindset. By, in this particular situation, for example, you got to study a lot of cartoons. I love cartoons, so it's what I do. For this particular one, I went on YouTube and found some old school Speedy Gonzalez cartoons, and that's what got me in the right place for this piece. It's kind of like acting. You have to put yourself in a certain role where you could almost hear the illustration speak when as you're drawing it. You want it to give it a feel, a look. So next up is coloring this piece and adding all the fancy stuff. So I'm looking forward to the next video. For now, Junk Linez, I'm out. Peace.